Ben's Aquariums. Here is the newly dirted 20-gallon aquarium. It has been 2 weeks on Monday since I dirted this tank. It has an inch of dirt on the bottom with a little bit of red clay in it, and it has been capped with flourite, which is about an inch. See right there. And I want to tell you guys a couple things. First thing is, I did not do a water change on this tank at all, which completely contradicts everything that I said in the previous video. But I believe that by not doing a water change, all of that dust and nutrients that were in the flourite have stayed in the tank and have gone down into the substrate. As you can see right here, the dirt is here, the flourite is here, and then if you see this haze, that is the dust that was in the flourite. So I believe that by doing that, there are now more nutrients in the substrate. Second thing that I want to share with you guys is that before I capped the dirt, I planted 2 swords. This one, which is an Amazon sword, and then this one over here, which is a rose sword. Now, since 2 weeks ago, so it's been 2 weeks and today's Wednesday, so it's been 2 weeks and 2 days since I dirted this tank. And in that time period, this sword has put out 3 new leaves that look really, really healthy. And this sword over here has put out 3 leaves. This right there is the 3rd leaf. And then if you can see down in there, there is another leaf down there. So, just goes to show that dirting your tanks are good. It makes your plants grow really, really good. So this sword's put out 3 leaves. It's going on its 4th. This sword has put out 3 new leaves. And on top of that, I have put in some Frogbit and some duckweed to help absorb the excess nutrients in the water column. And I have put in probably like 5 pieces of Frogbit, which is this bigger floating plant. And now there is easily like 25 plants in here, which is awesome. It shows that this stuff is good. It's working good. And then I put duckweed in, and that stuff's just, as most of you guys know, just grows like crazy. I have it in all of my tanks. The only tanks it doesn't grow well in is the ones where I have a lot of current. And then on top, and then another new thing is I also added these platinum angelfish back into this tank. And I did that, I added them into this tank when I was sure that I was confident in the way that the water parameters were acting. There was a little bit of an ammonia and a nitrite spike, and then as soon as that went down and I just read nitrates, I then did a small water change. So I did like a fourth of 20 gallons. So I did a 5-gallon water change, and then I added these guys in, and they look amazing. They adjusted really nicely to this tank. There wasn't very much stress, and eventually what I want them to do is to breed in this tank. So this is the dad, this is the male platinum angelfish, and I think he might be a pearl scale, not entirely sure on that. And then here's the female, and I'm just waiting for these guys to breed. They haven't bred for me in like 4 months, which is really disappointing. And then I also have added some neurite snails. There's one back there, and then the other one is right up here. There's a little bit of hornwort. For some reason I cannot grow hornwort at all. So there you guys go. There's an update on the tank. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I will be doing future updates on this tank as I go about planning it. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Talk to you later.